I take immense pleasure in welcoming the second speaker of the day, Mr. Eric Chandock, International Motivational Popular Speaker, Alberta, Canada, on the topic The Concept of Teaching and Mentoring. Mr. Von Eric is a professional inspirational speaker, educator, facilitator, and Amazon best-selling author. Von Eric is a positive influencer, mentor, and coach of public speaking, clarity, and confidence building. He started his coaching and mentoring program called Confidently Speaking Institute in 2019 and published his best-selling book titled Say It Loud, Say It Proud, last July of 2020. His work is about the importance of communication, learn the art of public speaking, and confidence in presentation. He is a distinguished Toastmaster, DTM, the highest distinction in Toastmasters International. He is also coordinator of youth leadership program and facilitator of speechcraft teaching in universities, public speaking, and presentation. Combining a sense of responsibility with gentleness and humor, he states his mission clearly. I was born to bring out the best in people by sharing my experience in the mechanics and dynamics of confident communication so that others can realize their dreams. Von Eric Chandock is a licensed teacher and had a background in customer service and marketing in the Philippines before moving to Canada in 2008. He now speaks globally in different platforms, organizations, and schools to share his missions and visions. Thank you so much, sir. We welcome you.
Thank you very much,
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
I
We
hope
can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Can you see my slides right now?
No, sir. It was actually visible, but you've stopped the presentation now.
Okay. Okay. Let's go back. Okay. Let me check. Okay, I'm back right now. Okay, I would like to say thank you to our first lecturer, first presenter, Dr. Sporty. That was a really good information that we learned today. And it's okay for me if you go over time because it's a really nice topic actually. Okay, thank you very much again, Dr. Sporty, for that. So I learned a lot about that LCCD. So actually, I took a picture of it. I screenshot it. That's why I'm always on off cam because I have to make it sure that you don't see me and others taking pictures of your slides. So I'm going to go over again later on and then review them and learn from you. All right, we have 138 participants here, including me and Dr. Sputi and our moderator. Before that, because we have an hour presentation by Dr. Sporty, I would like to ask everyone to do stretching. Can you stretch? Yep, stretch, off cam, on cam. It doesn't matter, just stretch. Okay, you stretch. We need to, if you want to stand up, go stand up too. Okay, just like I'm doing, I'm standing up from time to time because we don't want to be in a sedentary or we don't want not moving. Okay, so it's very important when you attend a webinar, particularly if it's an hour presentation. Right now, we will be in our second hour, so you need to stretch. Okay, also, you need to do facial exercise like this. Okay, so that way you also exercise your mouth. So remember, teachers, I know most of you here are teachers, including students who are doing presentation, you need to exercise your face and mouth. In that way, that will help you to speak well, connect well, and would be able to present your presentation. Okay, so aside from stretching your body, your arms, you need to do facial exercise and mouth exercise. Okay, so that is one way of the concept of mentoring. So I'm mentoring you right now on how to do presentations very well. So do that stretching, do that facial exercise, and the lips. Okay. I hope you learned something about that because today my topic is all about the concept of teaching and mentoring. Okay, for the purpose of anyone, those who did not introduce themselves during Dr. Sporty's presentation, you can do so. You can unmute and share something. Or just to give you an example on how you will start to introduce yourself, what will be your expectation on this second lecture about the concept of teaching and mentoring? Anybody? What will be your expectation? What do you want to learn? What do you expect on this presentation? So,
How we can
Rish,
become more effective mentors.
I'm
I'm
going
Lala
to
Khan
write
from
it
Graduate.
down.
I'm
How
Lala.
to be
Good evening, sir.
Okay, I'm going to write, Laila, thank you very much. How to be effective mentor.
More effective mentors, because we are already mentors to our mentees. We have that thing in our college. So I hope that I will become more effective mentor.
Thank you
Thank
very
you, sir.
much for emphasizing the word more. Yes, we are all mentors. We are actually mentoring our relatives, family, friends, and if you are a teacher, you are already a mentor. So I like that. Thank you very much for saying that word more. How to be more effective. Okay, I'm writing it down so that I have a guide later on to. Okay, any other expectation? What will be your expectation in this presentation? Aside from if you want to be more effective mentor. Anyone? Maybe
To
more
understand the
How
do's
to
and don'ts.
encourage, sorry, how
Uh,
to encourage the slow learners to learn
Mhm.
better,
Yeah.
to
So
keep up with the others. Yeah.
how to encourage slow learners.
Oh,
That's a good
maybe
one
we
too.
will learn some new techniques of teaching also.
Okay, teaching goal. Okay, teaching learning or teaching strategy. Okay, I got three in here. It
so
says here.
I have something to say.
uh, I wanted to add something. Actually, I think
Yes.
as a mentor, we need to understand the do's and don'ts while mentoring, because it's a very sensitive area. At times, we may probably hurt the mentee by using some words which we should not actually use. So I think the do's and don'ts, I'm also looking forward to learn that.
Precisely the do and don'ts. Okay, I'm going to stop you for a while. Thank you for interacting and thank you for
I
sharing.
have something to ask. I mean, I need to say something.
Absolutely.
This is
Sure.
Sherif from Jaipur. My query is like, how do we tell them that you need to study, not because you have to earn money, but probably it is important and part of your life. So do not study like you have to die today, hogging into books. But probably that education is important for living a quality life.
Education, living for quality life. Okay, so how are you going to tell them to study not for the purpose of acquiring money? Okay, so that's a good one. So I wrote down here five. Number one is how to be more effective in mentoring. That's really great. Number two is how to encourage the slow learners. That's great too. And then, of course, I wrote it down here, teaching goals or learning methods. And I have here the do and don'ts, what not to tell, what to tell. All right. And how to tell them to study, not for the money, but to realize that it is important in our life. Education is important in our life. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. I'm now going to right, share my screen. Okay. No. Okay. So okay, looks like I lost my screen, but okay, can you just wait for my screen to come up? Maybe. Okay. Can you see now or no? Hello? Can you see the
No,
screen?
So not
no,
yet.
No, not yet.
please no.
Okay.
No.
Okay, I think I disconnected my screen. So let me, anyway, our topic for today is about the concept of mentoring. But before that, while we're discussing what is the concept of mentoring, would you able to give me the difference what is coaching and mentoring? Anybody? What do you understand about the word coaching and mentoring?
Mentoring is to be more personal, to talk to them more personally, guiding them.
Mhm.
It's not in a professional manner, in a more personal side, I would say. And coaching
Okay.
is something to do with the teaching part of it, or probably training them in their own subjects and all that.
Mentoring is maybe you take more psychological and some cognitive aspects into the consideration. But in coaching, maybe you just concentrate upon one aspect of something like academics or maybe some other professional skill. But mentoring is that you try to become very sympathetic, or you can become empathetic to them, so that best mentoring takes place.
Okay, very good. Any other else? Any other concept, ideas? What is coaching and what is mentoring?
Coaching may be training their hard skills, and mentoring something related to the soft skills of the students.
Mhm.
A mentoring
Okay.
could be leading by example, and coaching is more like handheld, told. I mean,
Mentoring is more giving example. Okay, that's a good one. Yeah. Any other concept? What do you understand between coaching and mentoring? Do you think coaching and mentoring are one and the same? Anybody?
No, sir. I don't
No.
think both are same because in mentoring, if you're talking about mentoring, there you are giving a direction.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And when
Mm-hmm.
you're talking about coaching, it is a training where the coach is always present with the student. When we are talking about mentoring, you are just giving a direction, that other rest is with the student, how he is moving in that direction. This is
Okay.
according to me.
Okay. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. And all of you are correct actually when you differentiate what is coaching and mentoring. Okay. 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 I'm having a little bit challenge on my desktop. I, how about this one? Is it now visible or not yet?
Not yet, sir.
No slide at all, right? I don't know what happened, but
Sir, maybe you can try the entire screen mode. Uh,
I prepared this slide for everyone, which will going to help me, but I can go on with or without slide. But
sir, do
okay,
you mind sending it to us? Maybe we can share from our end.
yeah, sure. Can you
Can I give you
give
my
me
WhatsApp
your
number?
email?
Mail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I share it to you through email, and then would you able to share it to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. My mail ID is
I'll send it to you. Mm, how about this one? Can you? Hello there. Can you still hear me?
no. So the screen is not visible. We can hear you, but the screen is not visible.
Yeah, it's not visible. I don't know what happened. And please bear with me. Okay. Okay. And
Sir,
not
I
chat
put
busy.
in my mail address in the chat window. Maybe you could mail it to me and I can share it from my end.
Okay. Oh, now I see. Okay. I can't see your. Okay. Where's the slide? Okay. What I'm going to do, I can continue my presentation without the slide, but I'm going to share the slide later on in the chat. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to discuss one by one all the presentations using, because I can see my slide here. Okay. Okay. So masterclass is the concept of mentoring, and here we are. I'm going to. A mentor is someone who allows you to see the hope inside you. Okay, so that is the concept of mentoring, is someone who will always allow you to see the hope inside you. Okay, so I have here differentiation, which is most of you are correct actually when you differentiated what is mentoring and what is coaching. Now, for the basis of comparison, the meaning of coaching is this one. Coaching is a method in which an individual is supervised by a superior person to improve his competency and capability. Now, for the mentoring, okay. For comparison, mentoring is an advisory process in which a pressure gets support and guidance from a senior person. Okay. For orientation, okay, just remember the word. You can write it down. Orientation for coaching is more of a task-oriented. For mentoring, the orientation is more of a relationship. So a mentor and mentee is a building a relationship. Now, what is the emphasis of coaching? Emphasis of coaching, when it comes to, it deals with performance. While mentoring, the emphasis of mentoring to the person is more of a career. Okay? Now, this is the two most important differentiation of coaching and mentoring. The time commitment. Okay? For coaching, it's only a short-term period. For mentoring, it's more of a long-term period. Okay? So remember that too. When you say coaching, it's a short-term period. For you, when you mention mentoring, it's more of a long-term. Okay? Next one is specialization. So this is the two most important part on coaching. When you say coaching, the specialization is someone who imparts coaching and has expertise in a certain field. So let's say you're going to coach in basketball because you are expert in basketball. Okay? As opposed to mentoring, a mentor is a person having a good knowledge and experience, not only in one field. Okay? How about the type? The difference of coaching. In coaching, the type of teaching is more about the formal. On the other hand, on the mentoring, it's more of informal. Okay. Now, what is the objective of coaching? The objective is to analyze the performance of the subordinate and improve them. Now, when it comes to the objective of mentoring, to help an employee to attain psychological maturity and effectiveness. Now, coaching and mentoring both plays a vital role in the human resource development of an organization. All individuals need supervision and support at various levels and stages of their life, whether it is about their performance or efficiency or career and effectiveness. Now, as a teacher or educator in school, you are playing both the role of a coach and a mentor. Okay? But remember, when you mentor someone, it's more of a long-term period. So let's say you're teaching English to your student for a certain period of time, right? Let's say 1 school year. But that student, when he go to another level, or let's say another class, he will come back to you to ask something. And that is now mentoring. So you are now mentoring him or her in a long-term basis. So always remember that. Now, coaching is on-the-job management development program, okay, that occurs between an employee and immediate line manager. So when you are in a business part or aspect, that is more of a coaching because you are developing the management skill. But on mentoring, okay, if you are in a business circle, in mentoring, it goes beyond. Okay, it's not only in the management aspect, but on the personality aspect. So it covers a wide variety of subject. Okay, so that is the concept or differentiation between a mentoring and coaching. Now, I'm going to ask a question, everyone here. Can you help me? Mentoring is a term for everyone, be it female or male. Now, how about the female mentor? Do you know what it's called for female mentor? Anybody?
Pardon,
Anyone?
sir?
What do you call the female mentor?
So
Female
is
mentor.
it female mentor, you mean, sir?
Yes. How do you call it? Because the word mentoring is both for all, both male and female. Okay. But for female mentor, we call it femtor. Okay. So that's a new word for you.
Yes.
Maybe you write it down. Femtor. Femtor refers to a female mentor. Okay. But in general, when you say the word mentor, that is both female or male, a gentleman or a lady. But
So
if you
mentor
are,
is more gender neutral.
that's right. You got it right. Thank you. So femtor refers to a female who is doing mentoring. Okay. So it's not usually used, but if you can look up that word, femtor, you are gender neutral, and usually femtor are mentoring their fellow ladies or fellow women. Okay, so that is a new word that I hope I incorporated. I hope that I was able to share. Femtor, it refers to female mentor.
Sir, could you spell the word?
Femtor. Femtor.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Okay, so always remember that. Mentor in general. Femtor, it refers only to female mentors.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. I hope that will be a great sharing. Okay, so what is a mentor? Okay? A mentor is someone who takes a personal interest in help. So you are having this personal interest and you are willing to help your student, your family, your relatives, your neighbor, or a member of your organization. So that is a mentor. Now, a mentor also serve as a role model. Okay? So you are a role model. You are a model. You are a confident. Meaning when you say confident, they trust you. That is one aspect of mentoring. And also, a mentor is automatically a coach. Remember, we differentiate what is coach and mentor a while ago because mentor is a bigger concept. Okay, what is a mentor? A mentor offers knowledge, insight, perspective, and wisdom. So you are not only knowledgeable in one aspect. Okay, so let's take the
So,
example
sir,
of a
we
basketball
can say
coach.
that all mentors are coaches, but all coaches are not mentors.
That's right. Thank you for that. Yes, as a mentor, you can be a coach, but not all coach can be a mentor because a mentor offers a knowledge, insight, perspective, and wisdom. A coach can only help you in a particular aspect. Let's say basketball or cricket. I know India likes cricket too. Okay, he can only coach you in a particular aspect of sports, or in a business, he can only coach you in a management aspect. But a mentor can help you overall because of his experience, knowledge, insight, perspective, and wisdom. A mentor helps someone become successful. Okay, so you will become successful because that is the ultimate goal of mentor. You will become successful professionally, personally. So that's two things. Okay, as a person, that is personally and professional in your career. So that is mentor. Next one, when you easing the transition, we call it the easing the transition. So as a mentor, you will learn the program. Okay, the mentor will help you develop confidence. Okay, and he wants you to engage more or participate more. Okay, and he wants you to know the standards and customs. So again, mentoring is a wide concept. As what you mentioned, a mentor is a coach, but not all coaches are mentors. Okay, moving on. Mentor help you developing special skills. There you go, special skills. As opposed to coaching, the coach will only help you to refine one particular skill. But a mentor will help you develop other special skill. Okay? So an experienced mentor will help you further refine your existing skill. Okay? And he will going to make you learn new skill. So that is the concept of mentoring slash teaching. Okay? Now, what is the benefit of mentor? What is the benefit? Let's say I'm a mentor. What will be my benefit? Okay? As a mentor, your benefit is this. You will learn from your mentees. Okay? So every student, every mentees are unique and different. So you will learn from the different people. Okay? Also, as a mentor, you will become productive and remain productive. So it's a continuous process. The productivity is continuous. Now, another benefit to mentors, of course, is you will do something for others. And this is you. You want to help, you want to guide, you want to support. So you have to do something for others. Okay. Lastly, one good benefit to us as a mentor.
मैंने इससे मुझे कहा इधर तक है मैं उन्होंने मैंने लिया वापस कहते थे मैं बहुत ठंडा है when I have this
Laila, Imam, could you mute your microphone? Yeah, sorry, sir.
No worries. That's okay. Okay. One last benefit to mentor is you will receive recognition. Okay. In my organization, which is called the Toastmasters International. If you haven't heard the Toastmasters International yet, this is the biggest organization in the world about public speaking, leadership, and communication. A mentor will receive recognition. And when I say recognition, that of course, in a physical form, the certificate, plaque. But what I would like to inform everyone here, in what I would like to challenge everyone here, with or without recognition, be a mentor. Let us not always be on thinking about receiving recognition, because the number one certificate that you will receive is seeing your mentee become successful. Right? If you make one person successful in his professional and personal life, that's already a big recognition. So get away with the mindset of getting certificates, plaques. It's good. Okay. I'm not saying don't receive that. What I'm saying here, with or without recognition, certificates, plaque, always be a mentor to somebody else, because a mentor is someone who is willing to share his knowledge, wisdom, perspective. Okay, so always a mentor. Okay, I'm moving on. If you are a mentor, what will be the benefit to your organization? Go ahead. Yes.
Okay,
Please.
sir. Actually, this human being, what I perceive, is a multifaceted, multidimensional entity. And we have social roles, we have religious roles, we have roles at a workplace. Can we have more than one mentors? Because if you will talk about the doctors, there are some specialists who have eye specialists, orthopedic specialists, but we cannot go with all the maladies to single specialist. So our needs are multiple. So can we have multiple these mentors, please?
In my personal opinion, yes, because in my personal experience, I have lots of mentors. I have lots of mentors alone in presentation. And those mentors, actually, we call it the evaluators. Someone who give their personal and honest opinion, and they will evaluate you, and they are automatically a mentor. So it's good to have many mentors.
So
Okay?
what word did you say? What word did you say about it?
It's
we call
good to
them?
have many mentors. You should not only get one mentor. Okay? It's great to have more mentors in your life. Have you heard about the book My Rich Dad and My Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki?
Yes,
Do you
sir.
know? Yes. Robert Kiyosaki has two mentors in his career. His real dad, which is the poor dad, and his other dad or daddy, which is the rich dad. And Robert Kiyosaki learned from both mentors. Okay? Two mentors having different perspective, having different knowledge, but Robert Kiyosaki learned from them. Okay? I have that book, this one. Can you see that book? Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Okay? So
Sir.
basing on your question, sir, is it okay to have more than one mentor? Yes, because Robert Kiyosaki has two mentors and he wrote the book rich dad, poor dad, because he learned two different perspectives from his two dad. So I encourage you to read this book. This is more of a business and management book, but Robert Kiyosaki learned more because of his two mentors. So it's okay to have more than one mentor. Okay. So going back, what is the benefit of mentoring to the club or your organization or into your school? Okay. So let's concentrate on the club or organization. When you mentor, you have a satisfied members. Okay. They will learn, they will feel accepted, they will feel included. Now, another benefit to organization is higher member retention. So people will not leave your organization and you will have more members, right? When they learn that the senior members of that group is mentoring the new members, then there will become more members. Now, what are the qualities of mentor? Anybody? I need participation here. What do you think is the qualities of mentor? Can you give one?
They must be very empathetic.
Empathetic. Well, okay.
Good listening
Empathetic.
skill.
Good listening skill. I have that one in my list, actually, in my slide. Empathetic, good listening skill. Anybody?
Non-judgmental.
Very good. Non-judgmental. I don't have that
They
one.
should be
Honest.
they should be good in they should be good in
Go ahead.
problem solving.
Honest, and they
Problem
should give a
solving.
constructive
They
feedback.
should be good in problem solving.
Problem solving. I'm writing it down because I'm going to add that into my slide. Okay. Problem solving, non-judgmental. That's a good one. Anybody else?
A balanced state of mind.
Resourceful.
Very good. Okay.
Secular.
Secular. Okay. Good. Okay.
Should have patience.
Yes, that's a good one too. Okay.
They
So
should
this is
they
what I
should
have.
they
This
should be
is what I
patient
have.
enough to listen. They should be patient enough to
Yes,
listen.
yes. I have that one. Patient. Very good. Thank you for sharing that. Patient. Okay.
Being
Thank you very much.
confident, not taking information outside the mentoring room.
Okay. Okay. That's a great one. That's a great one. Okay. Thank you. So these are my qualities as per my slide, which is unfortunately you're not going to see it. But again, mentor qualities, they are number one, available. You are always available. Okay. You are always there. Maybe not in person. Maybe you are available through text, through email, through WhatsApp, through Messenger, as long as they can reach you anytime. So you are always available. So mentor is a big responsibility actually. Okay. When you're a teacher, when school is done, you go home to your family, you're not available to your student, right? And then you come back tomorrow and then you teach your student again. But as a mentor, you are always available as much as possible. Okay, so that's the quality of mentor. Next one, patient. So one of you mentioned about the word patient. You are patient. Okay. Next one, sensitive. Sensitive to your students, sensitive to your mentees. Another one is respectful. So you should be a respectful mentor. Next one is flexible. This is very important. Flexible. Okay. And as you all know, another quality of mentors, you are being supportive. You support your mentee. Of course, as a mentor, we mentioned this a while ago, you are knowledgeable. You have a wide knowledge. And someone share, a mentor is a good listener. That's the most important thing too. Next one, as a mentor, you have that confidence. So you are a confident. But for me in here, I wrote it down here. Mentor has concern for others. Okay, so you have that concern for others. Okay. All right. How about the quality of mentees? Okay, so mentor is the one who is mentoring. Mentees is the one you are teaching. So as a mentee, and you should be eager to learn. Another one, as a mentee, you should be receptive. You are grateful. So always thank your mentor. I know all of us here have one or two or more mentor. Your father can be your mentor when you're just starting in school. Your mother can be your mentor. Or your uncle, aunties, your neighbor, your friend, they are your mentor. So you should be always grateful. So as a mentee, you should also
Can
be loyal.
anybody become a mentor?
Yes, absolutely. Anybody can be a mentor as long as you have a wide variety of knowledge in many aspects. A teacher is already a mentor, but you can grow more as a mentor when you learn other things. Now, going back to the qualities of mentor, right? I mentioned here concern for others. Even if you are the best person in the world, if you don't have that concern and you are not helpful, you are not sharing your ideas, then it's difficult to be a mentor. But yes, to answer, anybody can be a mentor.
May I add something to this?
Yes, sure, absolutely.
At times, I believe that it is the mentee who chooses you as mentor, and most of the time, you do not know that you are actually mentoring them. So it's
Correct.
like I can be a teacher, but when did I become a mentor to somebody? Not necessarily it is written somewhere that I'm a mentor, but a mentee chose me and I became a mentor.
Correct. Because
Thank you.
at one point in our life, we
So
don't
if
know that we are
nobody consults anybody as a mentor, then that means that the person has no ability to become a mentor.
well, to be able to mentor others, of course, you should start with yourself, right? So you start learning new ideas.
I am working in a college, and all
Mm.
the teachers have been asked to become mentors, and there will be some 20, 30, or 100 mentees. So it was a
Mhm.
mandatory kind of thing that everybody is a mentor. And but at the end of the day, what we could observe that this mentorship has been thrusted upon some people who don't have innate capacity to become a mentor. And I think this mentoring, or the skill of mentoring, it cannot be taught. It must be innate. That means see compassion, empathy. Some people don't have it at all. So to
Yes.
thrust on them that you are that was actually my point.
To become a mentor, you have to build that trust. Again, even if you're the most knowledgeable person in the room, if you are not able to bridge that trust, then it's difficult to be a mentor. Yes, it's true. Anybody can be a mentor, but to be able to become a mentor, you need to build that trust, and they know that you are helpful, you are willing to share your ideas, and of course, they respect you. That's why to get respect, you need to be respectful. You need to respect everyone. Okay? So it's very, very open to everyone. You can be a mentor as long as you possess the qualities of mentor. And we already discussed the different qualities of mentor. Now, based on the question a while ago, how to be more effective mentor? To be more effective mentor, you build trust. You build respect. To become a mentor, you should be a people person. Okay? People person. Now, how are you going to encourage a slow learner? That requires patience. And I discussed a while ago what are the qualities of mentor. You need to be patient. You have to respect that not all students are one and the same. There are fast learner, there are slow learner. So you need to be patient to the slow learner. Okay? Now, how to be more effective in your mentoring? Then, why not ask the help of those fast learner to be able to help the slow learners, right? So division of labor. You need to divide your time and you need to divide the labor. Okay? If you ask the fast learner to mentor or help you in mentoring the slow learner, then you are building a new mentor. Always remember, a leader is someone who build new leaders. Therefore, a mentor is someone who develop new mentors. Because your number one purpose, your number one objective as a mentor is to make someone successful. Okay. Next one, the do and don'ts on mentoring. Okay. The do, of course, just be always on the positive aspect. Don't, of course, don't be disrespectful. Don't be impatient. The do is always be there and available. Mother Teresa gave her heart. She stayed in Calcutta, India, in her life because of her willingness to help others. So be like Mother Teresa. She has this love, the passion to help others, the passion to be a mentor, the passion and the concern to other people. Okay? Now, how to tell them to study, okay? That not for the purpose of money. This is actually a good question too, because they will follow what we do and not what we say. Okay, that's number one important. They see you as teaching your student because you want them to succeed in life. They will see it in your action. They will not see it in your words. So action, once they see it in your action, then they will follow you. Okay, so have you heard about the saying, do not do what I do, but do what I say? That should not be the case. Okay, follow what I do and not just what I say, because action is stronger than words. Okay, moving on. Mentoring is a finite relationship. It lasts longer. And the friendship will grow stronger. That is mentoring. Okay, as opposed to coaching, it's short period. That a mentor, you will have this stronger friendship. Okay. In conclusion, mentoring is experience, learning, and benefit. So it's now 8 o'clock. So checking my time, that's when you mentor, you have the experience, you have the learning, and you have the benefit. But I would like to share this to you. When you mentor or when you teach, you learn it twice. So going back to the question, is it possible everyone can be a mentor? Yes, because the more you mentor, the more you teach, you learn it twice. Okay? When one teaches, two learn. So when one mentor, both of you will learn. Do you believe in that? That's true. And successful people never reach their goals alone. Okay? No successful people reach their goal alone. You need others. You need mentors. In conclusion again, one good objective of mentoring is to help those who are not doing well to do well, and to encourage those doing well to do even better. Now, for the question, how I'm going to encourage these slow learners? This is it. Help those who are not doing well to do well, and for those past learner, you encourage them doing well to do even better. Thank you
Does
very much.
mentoring,
My name is
uh,
Juan
does
Eric
me-
Tandok.
does
Go ahead, sir.
mentoring actually encourage dependence?
Yes, if you will going to help them to be independent. Again, mentoring is a big concept. You help the person grow not only professionally, but personally. And when we say personally, you are also teaching them the importance of being independent. Okay, as long as
Actually,
you show them
my point is that we become more and more dependent on mentors.
on, yes, I get your point. But of course, as a mentor, we need also to set boundaries. While I do acknowledge that I mentioned that mentor should be always available, but again, you need to teach them how to be independent. Okay, take the example of a toddler learning to walk. At first, you guide the toddler, right? He's learning to walk. But later on, you want him to be independent so that he will learn to stand alone, walk alone. So take that concept as a mentor and they will become independent. We are not always there to guide them walking, but sometimes we want them to be independent too. And we want them to learn from their own mistake. And then the mentor is just on the sideline because we want them to learn from their own mistake. Okay, thank you very much. I'm now going back to our
So do
dear
you think
moderator.
as a
Thank you very
mentee,
much.
sir,
Sorry?
as a mentee, do you think that we need to be selective what to imbibe and inculcate and what not to as a mentee?
That's as a mentee, okay. The number one in my personal aspect, I have the freedom to choose who will going to mentor me. We all have that freedom to select. As long as we trust the mentor, that's why the mentor should be trustworthy. Now, you can have your freedom to select who will be your mentor. Okay? Even the best mentor can't mentor everyone because we need to establish that builds the bridge of trust and friendship. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for having me. I'm going to share my slides in the WhatsApp group so that everyone can share. I'm sorry because of maybe my low internet right now. It's very cold in here. Sometimes it's affect our the weather here affects our internet stability too. So I don't know. I can see my slides, but you can see it. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Over to you, Madam Mohana Priya.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Dear participants, are there any questions? Any more questions?
The session was very interactive and full of questions, ma'am. I don't think that anybody will have a question at the end of this session because this was a very good method to answer questions whenever any question was arising and we were getting it clarified. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sir Ishak. What I like with the two lectures today, including our first lecturer, there's a lot of it's more of dynamic interaction from the participants. And that's a good one, because if all participants most participate, then we can learn from one another. And that is the concept of mentoring. Not because someone is mentor because not because he's the best. No. The concept of mentoring is we learn together, we grow together. And that is the concept of mentoring. I'm not telling I'm the best. You are better than me. But because of the concept of mentoring, we share knowledge, we share wisdom, and we grow together. Just like in a relationship of a woman and a man, okay? Husband and wife, you grow together because you help each other, you support each other, you guide each other, you mentor each other, and we grow together. Thank you very much.